28, 2017 City of Smith Station Council meeting to order. I thank you all so much for being here. We have a roll call, please.
Yes, sir. Councilmember Stringer.
Here.
Councilmember Jackson.
Here.
Councilmember Moody.
Here.
Councilmember Cooley.
Here.
Councilmember Key.
Yes.
Mayor Coleman.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnston. At this point in time, we will hear the minutes from March 28, 2017 regular city council meeting. You have had these meetings sent to you via email as well as a hard copy. I'm going to ask for a first and a second for approval of the minutes as written.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
Motion made by Mr. Moody.
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Cooley. Thank you so much. At this point in time, I'm going to ask for Mr. Cooley for a recommendation from the Financial Committee.
The Finance Committee met on April 6, 2017 to discuss A, Black Mountain Software's benefits and costs to the City of Smith Station. B, to accept the recommendation from the Environmental Committee to endorse the mayor should enter into a contract with Black Mountain Software. The Finance Committee recommends the mayor enter into a contract with Black Mountain Software Company for the installation and maintenance of software as outlined and presented effective immediately or as Alabama Code 1975 requires. And Mayor, I put that in the form of a motion.
Thank you. So before we do that, we'll have to suspend the rules.
No, we can go ahead and do this now, sir.
Okay. We have a first by Mr. Cooley, seconded by Mr. Key. You call for the vote.
Councilmember Jackson.
Yes.
Councilmember Moody.
Yes.
Councilmember Cooley.
Yes.
Councilmember Key.
Yes.
Councilmember Stringer.
Yes.
Mayor Coleman.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the Finance Committee for working hard, as well as the Environmental Committee.
Mayor Copeland, at this time I'd like to make a motion to suspend the rules of ordinance and resolutions for Resolution 2017-261, Resolution 2017-262, Ordinance Amendment 2006-030.4, Ordinance Amendment 2008-051.1, Ordinance Amendment 2017-129.1, Ordinance 2017-130.
Thank you. Mr. Cooley has asked to suspend the rules on these 7 items. Can I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Jackson. Call for the vote.
Yes, sir. Councilmember Moody.
Yes.
Councilmember Cooley.
Yes.
Councilmember Key.
Yes.
Councilmember Stringer.
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson.
Yes.
Mayor Coleman.
Yes. Resolution 2017-262, a resolution to enhance historic Jones Store.
261.
261, Black Mountain Software. Mr. Johnson, could you read that before we have a vote?
Yes, sir, please. A resolution for the City of Smith Station, Alabama to enter into an agreement with Black Mountain Software Company to install and maintain new computer software and to convert and download the city's existing software data into the new software system.
You've heard Mr. Johnson bring forth Resolution 2017-261, a resolution for us to enter into a contract with Black Mountain Software. Can I hear a motion and a second, please?
Make a motion to accept.
All right, Mr. Moody made the motion. Can I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Stringer. Are there any discussion at this point in time?
I will ask the software company that we're using now, do we have a extended contract or do we have a contract with this for a certain amount of time to give them to get out from under this contract?
Month to month. It's a month-to-month contract. We have met our obligation to them, and we're on a month-to-month contract now. And then the software is very antiquated, and so we're looking forward to moving to the future.
30 days written notice, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Experience. Sorry.
And to pigtail on that, Black Mountain Software, in talking to them over the last few months, they are a company that appears to be very diligent in what they do. They are in no rush to make sure that they mess this up. So they're going to probably get us scheduled for the end of July, 1st of August for this transition. That'll give us a chance to make sure that we have everything in place for them when the conversion happens. And so we'll continue with the program we have now until we actually have a launch date for the new software.
We'll actually have like the trash billing before with the new software.
Yes.
So you don't think it's gonna get into us buying new software, new computers and all this stuff?
No, it's just gonna be software. There's no hardware involved with it at all. The lady that I talked to, she's been in contact with Ed Street, and Ed has given her all the technical information that she needs. The only thing that we may have to purchase is a couple of the little scanners and a receipt thing, but that's nominal. That's in the quote actually as well. I asked her to put it in there in the event that what we have is not compatible. It's easier for me to take something out than it is to put something in. So we're going to see if what we have on those particular ancillary pieces will work. And if they don't, we have a quote on it. If it does, that's great. We'll just take it out.
Any other questions before we call for the vote?
Can I say one more thing? This software also, we're only getting 2 of these 8 modules that they offer. One of the great things and selling points to me about it is the ability to add as we go along without disrupting our current service. We're starting off with utilities billing and cash receiving, and the cash receiving also encompasses online billing and some other hidden features in there. But in the event that the council deems so necessary and that we think it's good to do, we can also add a module that does permitting for our business licenses and permitting for building licenses and building permits and stuff like that, to where somebody doesn't have to come in here every single time to get something. They can go online, have a fillable form, pay for it online, and they have an electronic copy of it online that they can take to whoever their builder is or Lee County, whoever the inspection is. This software program really has a lot to offer. You know, it has a bunch more, but that's one of the things that intrigued us and interested us about it. It's not a static program. It's something that has a lot of growth potential to it. And these people there, I've contacted several of their references, and they have hundreds of sites, municipalities that use this stuff, whether they be authorities like the Water Authority or cities like we are. And everybody raves about it.
Any other discussion? Call for the vote.
Councilmember Cooley?
Yes.
Councilmember Key?
Yes.
Councilmember Stringer?
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson?
Yes.
Councilmember Moody?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. At this point in time, I'm going to ask Mr. Johnson to introduce resolution 2017-262.
A resolution for the city of Smith Station, Alabama to enhance, preserve, and support the historic Jones store.
You have heard resolution 2017-262 in an effort to enhance historic Jones store. I'm going to ask for someone to make a motion in a second before we discuss it, please.
Motion to approve resolution 2017-262.
Motion by Mr. Cooley, can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Moody. At this point in time, we'll open up for discussion. Guys, several months back, you guys, probably almost a year ago, you guys had discussed moving John's store here. That we had a builder that was going to move John's store here. Now that we have John's store on the way, and this month, we have to figure out a way to make it hospitable. So these are going to be pillars and a front door steps for the historic Jones store, which will be one of our first historical buildings that we saved inside the city of Smith Station. This is open for discussion at this time.
So when we put the store here, are they gonna do anything besides this setup? Are we responsible for the steps?
They're going to build the steps, put the pillars up, secure and dry the back end, because the back is attached to a house now. And so they're going to separate it from the house, move it here, and then they're going to be responsible for securing the back part of that. And then putting it on pillars, I think they're gonna be like 3.5-foot pillars, and then as well as a front stoop and steps.
That's including 9,000.
That's all included in that bill. Any other discussion?
The only thing I have that we talked about it in the workshop is, I just have a little issue with the location that we have it, that we're putting it. That was more or less the issue we had a year ago, and I still have it, but, if the council feel like this will benefit the city, well and good, I got no objection to it. I just like it for it to be someplace else rather than right out in front of our city, city hall.
And with all due respect, Mr. Jackson, I can't think of any other place we could put it. Unless we put it in your backyard there, the right side of your house, what have you.
And that's the reason I probably would want it somewhere else.
Yeah, I promise you, I have thought about it, I've milled over it, I've talked to people that are a lot smarter than me, and asked them what other suggestions they have. There's another other place on this property that we own that we can put it. So with that being said,
But as I said, are we going, since we're going to put a provision in the back, are we going to do an outline design with the provision and outline the property to see what it's going to be like when we finish it up?
yes. I'll get an engineer to do that.
Well,
Make sure my
you
pictures.
just get someone, well, the guy that we think about how he might be able to do this since he's familiar with that.
Yeah, I'll get somebody to get that, just to let y'all see what the vision is for that. Because, irregardless, we got it. We voted on it a year ago, and we got to do something with it. Because if we don't, it will be an eyesore. So this is what we're going to do, and it'll be an effort to preserve some historical structures in the city of Smith Station. The only building in Smith Station that's older than this building, I think, is Mount Zion, that Methodist Church, and then the old post office down the road. So this will be one of the 3 top old buildings inside the city of Smith Station. So without further discussion, I call for the vote.
Councilmember Key,
Yes.
Councilmember Stringer,
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson,
Yes.
Councilmember Moody,
Yes.
Councilmember Cooley,
Yes.
Mayor Cole.
Yes. All right, sorry about the feedback, I don't know.
That's what it runs.
Somebody want to get that Jones story.
Tell us something.
Mr. Jackson, he's using the dadgum Yoda jet.
I'm gonna learn the trick to that.
I know you are, you got it.
You gotta do the best you can with what you got, friends. All right, moving right along to ordinances. Mr. Johnson, could you please introduce ordinance amendment 2006-030-4?
Yes, sir. Solid Waste Ordinance Amendment 2006-030.4. An ordinance of the City of Smith Station, Alabama, amending Solid Waste Ordinance 2006-030, Section 13, penalties.
Could you please tell us the Alabama code that parallels, please?
I'm sorry?
Would you please read the Alabama code?
Yes,
that
sir.
parallels?
Yes, sir. Whereas in October 2007, the City of Smith Station, Alabama approved and adopted Ordinance 2006-030 solid waste is authorized by Section 2227.3 Code of Alabama 1975 as amended, and whereas the City of Smith Station desires to abide by and adopt all applicable violation penalties per Section 2227.11 Code of Alabama 1975 as amended. Now therefore be it ordained by the City Council of Smith Station, Alabama, Ordinance 2006-030, Section 13, penalties for solid waste collection services shall be amended to read as follows.
Thank you. I wanted him to make sure that he read the Alabama code so that people that may be watching it on TV will understand that this is tied together with the Alabama state code. At this point in time, I would ask for a motion and a second to approve Amendment 2006-030-4.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Key, can I hear a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Cooley. At this point in time, is any discussion? With no discussion being heard, I call for the vote.
Councilmember Stringer?
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson?
Yes.
Councilmember Moody?
Yes.
Councilmember Cooley?
Yes.
Councilmember Key?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. Moving along to ordinance amendment 2008-051-1, dismantle non-operating vehicles. Could you please introduce that, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, sir. Ordinance Amendment 2008-051.1. An ordinance of the City of Smith Station, Alabama, amending Ordinance 2008-051, regulating the outdoor storage, parking of partially dismantled or non-operating motor vehicles, semi-tractors, tractor-trailers, trailers in the City of Smith Station, Alabama, Section 5 penalty. Whereas in March 2008, the City of Smith Station, Alabama approved and adopted Ordinance 2008-051 as authorized by the Code of Alabama 19 as amended, and whereas the City of Smith Station desires to abide by and adopt all applicable violation penalties per Section 32-8-87 Code of Alabama 1975 as amended.
Thank you, sir. You have heard the Alabama Code, you've heard our ordinances, how they parallel when it comes to dismantled vehicles as well as a myriad of other items that you cannot have on your property that is dismantled. At this point in time, I ask for a motion and then a second, please.
Motion to approve.
Motion made by Mr. Cooley, can I have a second? Seconded by Mr. Moody. Can we open this up for any discussion anyone may have? With no discussion being brought forth, I call for the vote.
Councilmember Jackson?
Yes.
Councilmember Moody?
Yes.
Councilmember Cooley?
Yes.
Councilmember Key?
Yes.
Councilmember Stringer?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. Moving along to ordinance, or item number 3, ordinance amendment 2017-129-1, vendor business license. Could you introduce that, Mr. Johnson?
An ordinance of the City of Smith Station, Alabama, amending Ordinance 2017-129, requiring vendors to complete an official sports complex vendor application granting permission to conduct business at the Lee County Park at Smith Station. Whereas in March 2017, the City of Smith Station, Alabama, approved and adopted Ordinance 2017-129 as authorized by the Code of Alabama 1975 as amended. And whereas the City of Smith Station desires to abide by and adopt all applicable code relating to sections 40-12-2 et sec. Code of Alabama 1975 as amended.
Thank you, guys. At this point in time, I'm going to ask for a motion and a second for ordinance amendment 2017-129.1 for vendor business license at our city park. Can I hear a motion? Motion by Mr. Moody, can I hear a second? Seconded by Mr. Stringer. Open up for any discussion at this point in time.
When will this take effect?
This will take effect immediately.
Are some of them still on the grandfather clause now?
Absolutely not on this.
I mean, I think that long.
Yeah, absolutely not. No. These all match up with Alabama State Code, and as soon as we hear back from some powers that be, they are in effect. As we call for this vote, they're in effect.
Okay, what I'm saying, if anybody were to sell a nine that does not have it, they doing something illegal.
That's exactly right. Illegal.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
or somebody more.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
And they will be dealt with as accordingly.
okay.
All right? Any other discussion? Call for the vote.
Councilmember Moody?
Yes.
Councilmember Cooley?
Yes.
Councilmember Key?
Yes.
Councilmember Stringer?
Yes.
Councilmember Jackson?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. At this point in time, we're at item number 4, ordinance 2017-130, removal and repair of unsafe structures. Just read the top part of that, Mr. Johnson, please. Thank you.
Ordinance 2017-130. An ordinance for the City of Smith Station, Alabama, for the removal or repair of unsafe buildings or structures as a public nuisance as provided by State Law Reference Code Alabama 1975, Section 11-53 Alpha-1 and Section 11-53 Bravo-1 through Section 16 etc.
All right, you guys, you've heard introduction of ordinance 2017-130, removal or repair of unsafe structures. At this point in time, before I ask for a motion and a second, I would like to say that any of these that you would like to read are online or will be online in the near future for you to go and research these if you have any questions based upon what the citizens have. At this point in time, could I hear a motion to accept ordinance 2017-130?
Madam Corporal, I offer a motion that we accept ordinance 2017-130.
All right,
Second.
seconded by Mr. Cooley. Are there any discussion? Hearing none, I call for the vote.
Councilmember Jackson,
Yes.
Councilmember Moody,
Yes.
Councilmember Cooley,
Yes.
Councilmember Key,
Yes.
Councilmember Stringer,
Yes.
Mayor Copeland.
Yes. Thank you so much. Moving to item number 10. At this point in time, we'll hear any public comments limited to 3 minutes. Okay, all right. All right.
Can I make a public service announcement?
Yes, sir.
All of y'all have pens I put in front of you before the meeting. I'll pass down everything we have to sign and pick them up on the end of the aisle. There's a lot to sign tonight. And if we could keep it in order, I would greatly appreciate it.
At this point in time, I'd like to recognize our media. We thank you for being Cable of Alabama and my good buddy Josh Hart for being here this week. And I want to say something in conclusion. Yesterday was a lot of events that happened in Alabama. I dare not discuss what happened because you know what it was. If you have Facebook or the news, but we live in one of the greatest states in the union. And this state is one of the greatest cities in the union. And do not be dismayed by the acts of one person. It's your choice to either do good or do bad. And I ask you to always do the best you can with what you have and make sure that every day you make a difference in someone's lives. Don't judge one person. Don't judge a whole state based upon one person's actions. And with that being said, I ask for the call for the dismissal. Make a motion to be dismissed. Mr. Jackson made the motion for this meeting to be adjourned. Can I hear a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Stringer. Meeting adjourned.